shout out to everybody. Your boy is back. I do want to say this before I get started. Purpose getting a little crazy. First of all, I do want to say I did see the news, man. You know, GEECHI GOTTI has been arrested. No! He's been arrested. It's crazy. I rock with GEECHI GOTTI. Shout out to GEECHI, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully everything is good with him. I seen a couple people talking about it. Hip Hop is Real was talking about it, and then I seen DNA Tooth posted the charges or whatever. So let's listen to what Knowledge is saying. Let's see if Knowledge knows.
Knowledge got Hip Hop is Real, and we have some breaking news, some unfortunate news. My brother GEECHI GOTTI, you know, I don't know if you guys are seeing what's going on right now, but GEECHI GOTTI, he is currently right now locked up. He just got locked up in Butler County, Ohio. Right now, you know, it's so unfortunate. I was just with Gotti in LA recently. You know, we was chopping it up, marathon.
Yo, it's not like laughing at the GEECHI situation, but like, media in general is funny. Like, we all funny. Like, we like, it's unfortunate, you know, but I still got to get these views off you. Yo, media is crazy, bro. We cut on the cameras and be like, yo, it's with a heavy heart. We got to get these views. Oh man, but shout out to Knowledge. Knowledge got to report the news. A lot of people wouldn't have known if he didn't put this out. Shout out to Knowledge. I'm joking, man. No diss to Knowledge. But this is crazy. But yeah, let's listen and see if he knows what's going on.
Burger. I was at one of his music video shoots, just chopping and building with him. I just did the Last Second See episode with him and Jazz and EK. So this is like with a heavy heart to even report this information. And
it's with a heavy heart. I gotta get these views off of you. Oh man, America, bro.
Yeah, man, I just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I spoke to some sources close to Gotti, so this is not a rumor.
It's not laughing at Knowledge. It's, you know what I mean? It's just, this is crazy. It's with a heavy heart. I gotta monetize off of you. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. Oh Lord, man. But shout out to GEECHI GOTTI. It's not laughing about him, you know what I mean, and nothing like that. You know what I mean? I rock with you now. I'm just joking.
This isn't just like me thinking and just looking at what's going on online or anything like that. I got close sources to him that this is a very serious situation. He was in Butler County and basically got locked up for drug possession.
Yeah, he knows what's going on. Yeah.
Right now, when you look at what's going on, it says possession of drugs, Schedule 1 or 2 substance. He has 4 possession of drugs, Schedule 1 or 2 substance charges, and a failure to comply with order of signal of POE. So basically, you know, these are some very serious charges right now.
I mean, this ain't that serious. Like, what y'all think? That ain't that serious. GEECHI will be out by Monday. Shout out to GEECHI. He'll be out by Monday. No diss. No diss. What do y'all think? Y'all think these charges is crazy? I mean, that's why I try not to do crime here. You know what I mean? Things happen. Bro, I don't know, man. It sounds like he's peddling a little peddling that stuff. I don't know, man. They doing a podcast, but you know, they probably all splitting that money. They doing a podcast. He can still battle people. I would just battle people, man. Like, stay out of jail. You know what I mean? It's easy for me to say, you know what I mean? But I would just battle people. Just Let's go up there, freestyle, get 4,000 or 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. But you never know what a person is going through. But crime don't pay. Somebody said he had the EFB on Knowledge is showing solidarity. Shout out to Knowledge the guy. Hopefully, free Geechee. Free Geechee. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problems with Geechee. Free GEECHI GOTTI. Yeah, so that's the news with that. Also, I did see Kid Slade is wildin'. Let y'all hear this.
And I'm gonna be honest, Easy was feeling himself, and Easy, you were feeling yourself, and Rim was paying for whatever battle that you wanted. So
yo, he want this Easy battle. What is shout out to Battle Rap Dose. He said Kid Slade warns Easy to block Captain to dead the smack beef. Claims his return to URL is inevitable. Chrome 23 battles as unorganic. Oh God. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to Kid Slade go off on Easy.
And I'm gonna be honest, Easy was feeling himself, and Easy, you were feeling yourself, and Rim was paying for whatever battle that you wanted. So I understand why you was on it like that. You felt like my shorty gonna get me whatever I need to happen, and it's beneficial, so there's no need for it to stop. Like the views is happening, the buildings is selling out. There's no need for it to stop. So I got a good thing going.
It sounds low. This volume sounds low.
Going on over here. But I tell you niggas this all the time. How many times are we gonna watch new leagues pop up and act like they smacks just to disappear in it? I don't know how many times niggas gotta tell y'all this. I don't know how many times. You go over to these new leagues, you have your battles, you put up good battles, you do your thing, hopefully these leagues can maintain themselves. Every league that try to go in competition with Smack fall on their fucking face. Stop trying to beef with Smack. There's no winning over there.
Smack sent Kid Slade to do a media hit on Easy. Can y'all hear this at all? It sounds low. The clip sounds really low to me. Sounds real low.
You can't keep up with them. You can't. None of you motherfuckers. Dead ass. None of you motherfuckers can. And the reason you can't, and I'm not saying that you ain't got enough money or enough access, you're not dedicated enough. You're not gonna never say I'm over this shit. Smack never did.
How about that? Does it sound better? Let's run this back.
And I'm gonna be honest, Easy was feeling himself, and Easy, you were feeling yourself, and Rim was paying for whatever battle that you wanted. So I understand why you was on it like that. You felt like my shorty gonna get me whatever I need to happen, and it's beneficial, so there's no need for it to stop. Like the views is happening, the buildings is selling out. There's no need for it to stop. So I got a good thing going on over here. But I tell you niggas this all the time. How many times are we gonna watch new leagues pop up and act like they smacks just to disappear in it? I don't know how many times niggas gotta tell y'all this. I don't know how many times. You go over to these new leagues, you have your battles, you put up good battles, you do your thing, hopefully these leagues can maintain themselves. Every league that try to go in competition with Smack fall on their fucking face. Stop!
All right, so where I think a lot of this is coming from, and I could be wrong here, you know what I mean? I remember one of the first times I met Easy the Black Captain, Kid Slade, I think, was battling Stumbles. I was in a building for that too. I was in a building for that. Used to go to a lot of battles, man. Like, it is what it is. And Easy was telling me, he was just like, what you think about Kid Slade? Like me battling Kid Slade, you know what I mean? And like we talked about that for a minute. Because, like URL is about to try to push Kid Slade. So I don't know if they was telling him that, maybe you're going to have a potential battle with Easy or whatever. But that was something that Easy was thinking about, battling him. So I don't know. Maybe they did talk to Kid Slade about that. And he wants this battle. He wants the battle, gang. So I don't know. But as far as what he's saying for right now, leagues come and go, everybody's trying to be in competition with Smack. Yeah, but I feel like, and I'm not an Easy hater. People are gonna get mad at me. I'm not an Easy hater, right? I do feel like URL helped give him a platform, but I thought Easy took advantage and he was winning the battles, right? So he was like, undefeated on the URL, right? He did lose I thought he lost to Clean. I thought he lost to New Jersey Twerk, stuff like that, like early on. But when he came to URL, he was like undefeated. And, you know, he kind of probably was seeing, I mean, first of all, he's messing with Remy. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're going to do what you're going to do. You know what I mean? I got a $50,000 bag over here. I mean, what you going to do? You going to battle Kid Slade or Stumbles or something like that? And I'm not saying that to play them, because I actually, you know, I think Kid Slade is a pretty good writer. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that. It's just like a big bag and the girl, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Or stay on the URL, and then, like, you know, you're gonna have to wait till like you battle like a Surf or something like that, and you know, and all of that. So it's like, what do you do? Now he left the URL, which I think he was gonna play them anyway. You know what I mean? Because he was messing with Remy, but he didn't just leave and nothing came out of it. Easy had like a pretty decent run, like after he left the URL, right? Like he left, he battled, what was it? Hitman Holla. That he got a huge acclaim for that. A lot of people talked about it for a long period of time. He's on the Joe Budden podcast. You know, people talked about it on Joe Budden podcast everywhere, right? It's a big battle, and he won the battle, right? So it boosted his popularity more, and then now he was able to get the YouTube drop with, you know, the millions of views behind it. You know what I mean? And we know Hitman Holla was a big facilitator of those views, but having a battle with him introduces you to like a whole nother audience. So it's positives with that, right? Then, you know, from there, he's able to branch off, do his own thing. And he did the trenches. So by doing the trenches, he was able to give other people shine, other people light, right? And, you know, he had like a decent run with the trenches for a while. Then they got Chrome 23, all of that. He battled some names when he got off of URL. You know what I mean? Reed Dollars, I feel like, is a name. He battled Ill Will. He battled Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? He battled Geechi Gotti. He didn't have to be on the URL to do that. Like, he did that. He battled John. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got some battles. You know what I mean? Like, he got some names. He had a one-rounder with Cassidy. Like, URL ain't giving Easy no Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's how you think about it. And he made it to where Easy could kind of write his own ticket in a sense. Because it's like, Easy's been lit for like 3 years? And so he could he battled Disaster. Like, I mean, he's battling names. It's not like he left the URL, he battled Hitman Holla, and then it was like nothing, right? There's a point in time where everybody wanted to battle him. You know, he battled New Jersey Twerk again. I mean, I think Twerk kind of messed up the momentum of that battle, not showing up the first time, all of that. But he battled him again. And then, even with the Cassidy and Easy situation, like, yeah, the battle didn't happen. But when people found out, like, oh, well, Easy's about to battle a Twerk and Cassidy, the battle rap streets was flooded, right? Everybody was, talking about that. So I don't know. So he was able to battle over there on TBL, command a reasonable amount of money to do that. So it's not like he did nothing here. You know what I mean? I would say in Rare Breed Entertainment, because he's saying leaks come and go. They want to compete with Smack. And then Rare Breed Entertainment, I think ARP had a really good run. Like, am I bugging? I'm not going against Kid Slade or nothing like that. Shout out to Kid Slade. Rock with Kid Slade. I think ARP had a pretty good run up until the max outs and all of that. Like, there was a point in time to where, ARP put in a lot of work for a long time. You know what I mean? And then they got to the max outs and people thought, URL can't compete with him. You know what I mean? Like, it got to that point where people thought URL could not compete with Rare Breed Entertainment. So smacking them is still here, but they got battle rappers that nobody wants to see. No diss to URL. right now, I mean, is URL lit? Let me know in the comments section. I mean, I still got the app. I'm not telling people not to get the app. Don't come for me, URL. I'm not doing that. But are they lit? Let me know in the comments section. Is URL lit? I don't know. I think they, honestly, I think they kind of need Easy and they just don't want to admit it. Oh God, what do y'all think? No diss to URL. They either need Easy to go back there or they need Sue Surf to get out of jail. If that happens, they can kind of have a resurgence. Because right now with the roster that they have, like, how are they going to... Somebody said, yeah, Outside 5 and 6 has been the best events lately. They not lit. Can't nobody see the rappers. Somebody said Outside 6 is lit. You know what I'm saying? I watched like some of the battles. The battles was cool. But are people talking about it? You know, it's something to think about, you know? I don't know. Or are they... It's not the same, you know? So I don't know. If Easy decides, right? All right, Remy, let's do the battle between, you know, Tay Rock is going to play around. He's never going to win a battle. Let's just do the battle with Mook, right? And Remy decides, okay, Chrome 23, that's what we're going to do. And they schedule that for March, right? What do you think's going to happen on the streets? Yeah, people are going to be mad the Cassidy battle didn't finish. But, I mean, are you not going to watch, like, a Chrome 23 battle? And then Remy could still, like, get artists over there. Like, these battle rappers are not loyal to Smack. And that was one of the problems that Smack and Beasley and them used to have with battlers. It didn't matter how much they paid them. It didn't matter how much they promoted them. It didn't matter that they put them on the Funk Flex freestyles. It didn't matter if everybody, if they became a household name. If another league came by with $750, they would go there and battle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then command like 20,000 from URL or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So they never had extreme loyalty. I mean, they got the Tay Rock that's going to be loyal and stuff like that, and Surf when he gets out. But a lot of people, it was never really any extreme. I'm not saying y'all really battle for $750. I'm joking. But I don't know. So it's like, is URL the end all and be all? I don't think it is anymore. You know what I mean? I don't think it is anymore. But if they had a Chrono 23 where people want to battle on there, right now, I would think no. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna turn down the money, but some things you gotta think about. But shout out to Kid Slate. Let's listen to the rest of him saying.
Stop trying to beef with Smack. There's no winning over there. You can't keep up with them. You can't. None of you motherfuckers. Dead ass. None of you.
You can't keep up with Smack. I'm not an Easy hater. I think he kept up with them for a while. Unless I'm not seeing things right. Let me know if I'm not seeing things right. Like, I remember when Mike P went to the trenches. Like, all of that was going on. Like, people just wondering what Easy was going to do. Like, then he booked A-Verb and Sirius. That battle didn't go down, but, like, the drama around that, everybody was talking about. All right? So, I don't know. It got to a point where people got tired of being stuck on the app and they wanted to look for other like mediums, other leagues. So I don't know. And then Easy had his resurgence of power, so I don't know. Am I wrong? He did have they're saying in the comments, like Easy got a lot of haters. They're saying in the comments, he had a run for a minute. So I don't know. It would be difficult to have a run with Surf out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Well, he did have a little run.
You motherfuckers can't. And the reason you can't, and I'm not saying that you ain't got enough money or enough access, you're not dedicated enough. You're not gonna never say I'm over this shit. Smack never did. He never took a break. You niggas dead ass up and leave. How many times niggas just up and fucking left? Smack ain't even took.
He's probably saying it in general. and people just up and leave. Remy kind of like, did she up and leave? They're not doing Chrome 23 this year, is what I'm hearing. That's what Easy's been saying. And Trenches, I don't know, like he lost a lot of artists, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't know. I mean, I think he had a good run. Like, what do you? Because it's like Smack is still like they're still doing battles, but nobody cares. I don't know, man. Not hating on Smack. I like Smack. Shout out to Smack.
A break. The biggest break y'all can say Smack is taking is right now when he not giving y'all events in New York and everything is in Orlando. But he still ain't taking only break that he's taking is he's not putting events out for y'all to come to out there all the time. Niggas never took it never stopped since it started.
Yeah, and URL did have like a really good method of controlling things, right? Like the money. They knew not to pay certain artists like too much money, all of that. And this is allowed them to have a lot of longevity. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they still put on events and stuff like that. And even the events, like the app-only events, is still expensive to put on. Like, P used to tell me the numbers of all of that stuff. Like, so it's still kind of expensive to put on. So, I mean, he's not lying. Like, they still been, active.
It never fucking stopped. So, and to me, it just looked like Easy. You starting to realize that this where you supposed to be at, nigga. Elite battle rappers belong over here. I don't give a fuck who's willing to invest in you over there, how dope the battle can be over there, how fun it could be over there. That's temporary. When you're an elite battle rapper, you belong on URL.
Is that the case in 2026? If you're an elite battle rapper, you have to be over there. You belong on that. I think Easy wants to go back to the URL. I think he does. That's why he's extended the olive branch. Like, yo, if y'all just, you know what I mean, pay me what I want, whatever. I get a YouTube drop, like I'll go back over there and battle, right? Like, I'm Easy. Y'all got to do what I want. You know what I mean? I think he still wants to go over there and battle. But I don't know, man, because there was a point in time, Kid Slade, man, like when Rare Breed Entertainment was like up there. And then like even like URL has still been active, but 2025, I got TBL as League of the Year. TBL got something coming up. So it's like, it's a down time right now. You know what I mean? But I don't know. 2025, 2026, is it the case? I don't know. And nothing really, what have y'all been excited about in 2026 from a league? What do y'all think? I mean, King of the Dot, they got some stuff coming up. Do y'all care about it? Let me know in the comments. I'm not dissing them. Shout out to them. They got a decent card coming up. Oh, Geechi's on the card. Oh, God! Organic may have to free Geechi. I think Geechi's on that card. Shout out to Organic. Geechi will probably be out by Monday. Light charges. But I don't know, man. I don't think the URL is the end all be all anymore. I mean, like, I don't think. Rare Breed is not really active no more. Like ARP kind of retired, but when he was active, URL had problems. They got to the point where they had to acknowledge him. They had to sue him. You know what I mean? Like, hey, ARP was putting them battles together. Oh man.
How many elite basketball players don't feel like they belong in the NBA? You can go.
And I mean, it was cool like 6-7 years ago. URL's the NBA. Now I don't even look at them like that no more. I look at like, what TBL gonna do? What's TBL about to put out? I don't look at them like that no more. I mean, they're always gonna have that history, classic history. But now it's just like, man, whoever can get the battles is lit. And I think TBL exemplified a lot of consistency. I don't know what they're going to do this year, but they did. You know what I mean? But URL is still active, so they get a lot of credit there. You know what I mean?
Go overseas, you can go to Rucker, you can go do a one-on-one, you can go do that. But if you're like those niggas, if you're like, you know the NBA niggas, if you're an NBA, you need to be in the NBA. Easy, you know this too, nigga. You know that. You ain't fucking supposed to be. Shout out to Chrome. I don't know what, if y'all coming back, and so.
You say you ain't supposed to be.
Shout out to y'all. But you know that ain't where you belong. Because over there, Chrome, you don't get nothing but the battles that they pay. Whatever Remy feel like paying for is who you battle. Whatever sponsor, if it ain't Rem, if it's your mans, if it's whoever it is, you battle who they feel like paying. That don't happen over here in the NBA. You gotta win your games. When you go to...
I don't think it works like that over there on URL though. And that was one of the big problems that people had with P when he was over there, like, you know, structuring some things, right? It's like people would win battles, but then they would give, you know, like whoever was the most loyal would get all the dope battles. It was like a point in time where like Drugs was like getting all the battles. It's like, why is Drugs getting all these battles? You know what I mean? Or somebody just lose and they get like another like battle that made no sense. Like that was going on a lot. You know what I mean? For a period of time over at the URL. So it wasn't necessarily like you win and then you get like who you want. Like I don't know. Am I bugging? We got lots of blogs on that talking about that. Like, man, oh, this person won, that person won. Like, why is this person getting you know, the look or whatever? And it's like, why is this person able to battle Tay-Rock? Why is this person, you know, and this person be lose? Like, look at Chess. Chess is like one of the biggest examples of that. Like he would get on stage and lose, throw up, choke. And the next thing you know, he's got a better opponent. And it's like, what? I thought like URL for a point in time, like if you lose, you get better battles. Stumbles was like losing. He kept getting battles. Clean Paper were like no show. Keep getting battles. It's like, why y'all keep booking him? You know what I'm saying? It's just, shout out to Chess. No diss to Chess. But it was like, I remember that. It was like, it was a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on.
To the playoffs, you play who in your bracket. In URL, you earn your battles. You're not coming to smack saying, yo, I got this.
I don't think you earn your battles with, oh my God, I'm not trying to go against Kid Slate. Kid Slate, I rock with you. I don't think you earn your battles with URL like that. Maybe that's what they tell you, you know, but it was like if you were friends with Tay-Rock or not. If you friends with Tay-Rock or Surf, then you get whatever battles you want. If that ain't going down, like, sorry for you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's like who you know over there on the URL. I don't think it was about earning battles. For a certain period of time, it wasn't like that.
This much money I want to battle such and such. We don't do that over here. Put your fucking sneakers on, nigga. You know this is where you belong. And you hear people saying it? Fuck you mean, nigga? You think if you was on a regular roster where you really had to bang out and earn your shit, you would have got hit, man? Nobody believes that. The fuck, nigga?
What? Hold on, that's so many bad words.
Nigga, you think if you was on a regular roster where you really had to bang out and earn your shit, you would have got hit, man? Nobody believes that.
I mean, I think he would have got Hitman. I think if he would have, like, I mean, I see what he's saying. Like, if you went to a random league and you had to earn, you know, your way up, would you get Hitman? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to say Rare Breeds, regular league, or whatever, but it wasn't the URL, right? I mean, there's a lot of people got Hitman. Right? I don't know. Ill Will became the gun over there on Rare Breed Entertainment. He got Hitman Holla. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know. Cola said, didn't he get Tay-Rock as a favor? Oh God. Oh God. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
The fuck?
And then Hitman Holla's like the type of battler, like he don't really care what league you on. Like if you talking crazy out here in these streets, you winning battles. Like who is that? He come around, he think he tough? No, not true. Set that up. Hitman Holla battle anybody. If you are lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that with Hitman. Hitman know them numbers. He know how to get them numbers and generate them numbers. So, you know, he knows what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. So I don't know if that's really true like that, Kid Slade.
Nigga, we know what that was.
Look at Bill Collector would have never got Hitman on URL. Somebody said in the comment section, 411 said Bill Collector. Bill Collector never would have got Hitman on a URL. Ever. Like URL haven't booked Hitman in like how many, was it like 4 years or something like that? Some 5 years or something crazy. They haven't booked Hitman in a long time. URL is not like booking Hitman. They don't care how good you do. They're like, oh, you're doing real good. Okay, all right. Here's Wusa. That's what they, no, just the Wusa, but that's what they would do. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't think URL really operates like that, man.
You do too. You know the views that came with it is there. It's solid. It's something that you can't argue.
And look at like another Tay-Rock used to scream Hitman Holla's name. You know what I mean? Like in every battle, like and Hitman, like you know, like when he battled Rum Nitty, he was taking shots at Hitman, like you know what I'm saying? And it took forever for them to book that battle. And it was about when Rock was like running out of battles, they booked it. They're like, we're gonna battle Rock around here. Keep battling Rock out. But then they finally gave him Hitman like in Vegas. But it took like forever. It's like, it was like an uproar. Like, why don't y'all like giving Tay-Rock Hitman Holla? And then it wasn't until Hitman like really said, all right, you know what I mean? But I don't know. What is URL telling these artists over there?
And the building was sold out. It's there. It's something you can't argue. So it happened. You 100% don't ever let that go. And arguably you won the battle. You don't never let that go, of course. But you know, like I know that Hitman battle, it wasn't organic. Like you went to smack, you ran up the ranks and got that battle. That's not that. That's not that. Dead ass. You went out and you was looking and you seen who can pay, who y'all was able to pay, and y'all went and got the biggest names. Not to say you couldn't have battled none of the names on URL, but it would have been some work to put. You know,
there was another point in time on the URL, like JC had a mean run. Like he was like smoking people's boots, gang. Like, you know, and it was just like, man, is it time for him to get Lux? Like, what are we doing? They kept giving him this battle, that battle, this battle. And I was in the building, him versus Rum Nitty, and this battle. He's like winning, smoking people's boots. And I'm like, all right, Lux about to happen. And it's like, it just kept battling them out. You know, didn't give him Lux. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, is it really like that? Like, do you go through the ranks and do that? I don't know. I don't think it's like that.
You had to earn the battle. You just tell your girl, yo, I want to battle such and such. Can we make that happen? Get in touch with sponsors and make that happen. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but that ain't this. That's basically how you niggas hate what Bronny got done for him. How he wasn't good enough, but he's still on the Lakers. That's what the fuck this type shit this is, bro. Them was nepotism.
But on the flip side of that, like for Kid Slade's point, right? Fonz would win battles, and they would try to like give him like decent competition and stuff like that. So for his point, maybe Fonz, right? But then JC did start losing. But they should have given JC Lux before he started losing. You know what I mean, but to Kid Slade's point, he could say, well, you know, they gave JC Surf. But it wasn't until Surf, you know, finally was just like, all right, give me JC. He knew he was about to get locked and everything. You know what I'm saying? So give me JC, give me this money real quick. But, you know, I don't know, man. I don't think it is just like you just do exceptionally well and you get everybody you want.
Tism ass plate you got. You was fucking Shorty. Shorty took care of you. You was her nigga like she was supposed to. Especially if you really locked in with a nigga. It's your career. This y'all. If y'all together, this y'all money. This y'all long success. She was supposed to do that. But you know, like I know, nigga. You know where you supposed to be. You know where it count at. You know where it get earned at. You know where the most respect going on to that. So you know you gotta come back over here. And I feel like you've been talking like you know that too. You've been a lot more soft spoken. You've been talking like you know where you belong. Get that shit together, nigga.
So I don't know, man. Shout out to Kid Slate. Kid Slate. He's got a podcast. He's talking. I like it. I like it. Talk crazy, Kid Slate. Should we listen to this Mickey Factz song? I don't know. Mickey hit me with a copyright before recently. Here it was automatic. You know what I mean? Like he did hit the label. Tell them I'm good. But let's listen to it anyway. Shout out to
I really think you got mental health problems. And you sick. What Drake say? Combination. I hope you get the help you need, bro. It won't come from me, though. You told me this week you was gonna say wild shit and I can't handle it. You know I could just mute you, right? And I'd never see you again, nigga. You was down in the dumps.
He's saying that, like, I could just mute you and I'll never see you again. Like, you know, your whole career is Spaces now. Like, because you're not doing nothing but Spaces. Oh, it's crazy. Hold on, let me make sure he ain't got too much URL footage in here. I'm skimming through it. You know, URL don't like you, boy. But this is altered, so I could play this.
You gonna say wild shit and I can't handle it. You know I could just mute you, right? And I'd never see you again, nigga. You was down in the dumps before Mook and Lux. We called you Payverb, you thought you was Scrooge McDuck. Your resume stacked, though you lose a bunch. 1 in 10 on the app, and all your views are fluff. In your class, niggas moved on and got poppin'. Clothing lines and leagues, you like being a hot topic. You talk about past moments, that's thought gossip. You only known for the past, that makes you John Stockton. He went to the finals twice, lost both times. And when Karl Malone left, he just nosedived. You ain't.
Oh, he's trying to say A-Verb lost to Mook and Lux. Oh, man. I don't know. I had Verb winning against Mook. I thought Lux beat Verb. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like Verb won that. I have to watch it again. I think I watched it like a couple times and I still had Lux winning, but I don't know. I'll watch it again. But I think he won against Mook. What y'all think? What y'all think? I mean, it's a cool concept though.
And when Karl Malone left, he just nosedived. You ain't who you think you are, bro. Just face the facts. Right. Know your place in that. Right. You overrate your stats. Yeah. Your ego turned you into Charleston White. On and off the mic, which is why you on and off the white. Fact.
And that's like the power of Verb, right? Because he could just go into spaces and be like, I beat this person, I beat that. And he could say it over and over again for a year. And it'll make you think, oh, well, he probably won. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I remember watching that Lux and Verb, and I was just like, no, Lux won that. What they talking about? And he had the Verb had the I can't remember the lines just so long ago. But I remember I thought Lux won. But I'll never forget the battle with him and Mook because I was about to get on the Carnival cruise. That's when your boy was struggling. Had to pay for the Carnival cruise. I was right outside, right? And it was about like an hour before the Carnival cruise took off. And your boy had the phone watching everything, waiting in line. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he beat Mook.
You know, I'm kind of sad that the plague is over. I tortured you for a week.
Not one of us.
That's what we do. My brother Dutch managed Crit, and my company marketed him. I helped put them on. Don't you know Ali and Kiwan? Why they ain't put you on? You just not that good, brokey. Why you went on Bigo arguing with a tranny? Whatever for $1, that's why you showing your panties. Yeah, you going viral because you ain't got a daddy to tell you women ain't side characters inside a family.
Oh, he on Bigo arguing with somebody? Bigo Live. People been trying to, Bonnie Godiva, shout out to Bonnie Godiva. I think it was her. She was trying to get me to go to Bigo Live. Like, I'm not going to Bigo Live.
That's why you showing your panties. Yeah, you going viral because you ain't got a daddy to tell you women ain't side characters inside a family. You gotta go. Surf said let's fight. Drop the low. I'll be by your door. Let's lock and load. How about it, bro? Tasmanian devil. He spun right out of though. This not a reach. He'll get pulverized if he fight with show. Yeah. Ask for 30,000 like a prize fighter. What? You don't want to fight. You wear eyeliner. Facts.
He said you don't want to fight.
Your dough, let's lock and load. How about it, bro? Tasmanian devil, he spun right.
Wait, Averb asked for 30,000 to fight. That's when you know somebody don't want to fight. Like 30,000.
Right out his door, this not a reach. He'll get pulverized if he fight with show.
Who gives a F? You bought a Corvette. I'm out here buying condos, and even that's not relevant to this topic. Show me a company in the past 90 days that cut you a $30,000 check, and I'll pay you the 30.
Yeah. Ask for 30,000 like a prize fighter. What? You don't want to fight. You wear eyeliner. Facts. I talk to my car. I'm like Knight Rider. You a snake in the vehicle when I dodge vipers. Genesis 3:14. Let's drop that 3:14. Y'all probably didn't know that this is 3:14. These are not 16 bars, B. I'm too crazy with this. Let's break them down now, though. Come on. Alright, since you like comparing digits, we decided to look into what this nigga's really getting. 185K views for Hector. That's through X. The most you make is $4, but you ain't got a blue check.
Oh my God. $4. I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna keep it real. You don't make no, like, Twitter is not it for money, bro. Like, it's not, man. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if Verb has a deal with Twitter that we don't know about, which they don't do. But there is no money on Twitter to be made, bro. It's like, bro, I say this all the time. Like, I was rage baiting just to get people to respond on posts, just to see what posts would do. I would get millions of views on like videos and stuff I will post or whatever. Bro, the check would be like $50, $60, $70. Like, it's crazy. And then the weird part about it, like, I barely post on Twitter, and my check be like $46 a month. Like, I don't have time for Twitter. I might get on there, like, troll or whatever, just pick my phone up. I'm bored, troll. Put it back down. Like, I don't care. I got like 25,000 followers or whatever on Twitter. And I don't respect Twitter like that to really be like on it like that. Like, even TikTok, I just deleted my TikTok. I got like 50-something thousand like followers on TikTok. I get millions of views sometimes on TikTok. And TikTok will pay you like way more than like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I should do TikTok, but the terms and conditions, it's crazy right now. Government, after that sale, I don't want to mess with TikTok. But TikTok is cool. Like, you can get on there, you can make like a quick, like when I was in Europe and I went to, I was in Amsterdam, right? And boy was spending some money, right? So I'm just like, let me get on TikTok, because I don't want to spend my own money. And I would just like post videos, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, like on TikTok, right? And some videos did like a few thousand or something like that. But, I would make like, on that trip there, I think I was out there for 10 days. And I was just like posting like random stuff. I think I made like $1,200 in like 10 days off TikTok. Right, man. It was just like, I was just picking it up like, I'm in Europe or whatever, right? I'm tired of America. I had to leave. Like, say anything, right? And I think it was like $1,200 in like 10 days. So it ain't like big money, but it's cool, right? But like, I didn't think about posting nothing like on Twitter like that. You don't make no money. I don't get it. I really don't get it. YouTube is where the money is, gang. If you go crazy on YouTube, as much as they post, like Mickey Factz is probably gonna get close to 10,000 this month. And that's like no exaggeration. I'm just looking at what he's doing, like his views or whatever. Maybe 7 to 10,000 because he's live a lot. So that's like where the money is. You know, not Twitter. That's just Twitter is like where your D-riders. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like a rapper or something like that, and the D-riders, oh, you're a legend and not like that. That's when they're gonna do all that. Or you can kind of see your control over like certain people or whatever. But it's I don't think it's worth the money. It's just YouTube is the money. Like if I like right now, right? I'm in school, I work full time, which I'm kind of thinking about just quitting and talking about politics. But you know, I work. You know what I mean? I'm in school. Yeah, I'm old. I'm in school. You gotta keep your mind fresh. You know what I mean? Start forgetting stuff. And yeah, and I got a kid and all of that. So if I and I like to play video games every once in a while. But if I'm gonna have some time to do social media, it ain't really Twitter. It's YouTube. Cause like even with the limited amount of, I would just show you. But like, even with the limited amount of time that I spend on YouTube, I could still pull, like, if I'm not even really blogging all like that, you can still pull like 4 or 5 bands. Like if you have like hour-long blogs and you put like a bunch of commercials in there, like you could do that. Like you can't do that with, like if you have a month where it's like a lot of stuff going on, you just talking and blogging about stuff, I mean, that's a $10,000 YouTube check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like why is he on Twitter? Like why? Like I don't understand that. I don't know. What y'all think? Somebody said congrats on school. It's just, you know, I went to school and I got to get out of the mindset, right? I know I'm getting off topic. My bad. I got to get out of the mindset of what I've been trained to think, you know, since inception, right? You know, you train to, you know, the school system makes you a worker. Yeah, you know, you're either a career worker or a regular worker, right? So it's like you go to school, you go to college, you spend this money, you get the degree, you work in the field, and then you have other opportunities to do stuff, but you like, yeah, but I went to school and I did all of this to get this career, and the career pays good. I don't really love it, but it pays really good. But if I just did this, I would probably make, like there was 1 month, like after I had a kid, right? And I just start blogging and blogging and blogging. And I'm just like, what would have happened if I did 1 blog a day? Right? And the check was crazy. And I'm like, I could just do that. Like if I switched to politics and got another channel for this and that, like I could just do that. I don't have to work. But the you know your brain tries to keep you safe, you know, and homeostasis, like safe. You know, it don't want you to really do anything that's really gonna, you know what I mean? It's the best beneficial thing for your brain is always keeping you safe. So you have to you have to just do stuff and don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Or give your brain the opportunity to step in and be like, oh, well, you get really good pay where you work at. You got insurance and you know what I mean? You got to get away from that. And that's how millionaires and billionaires, they get away from letting the brain control them. But yeah, and I talk to big YouTubers, you know what I mean? And I don't want to put their name out there, but they be making like 40 grand a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even like, shout out to Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa was at a point, he was making like almost 100,000 a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets crazy, like, out there. So, like, your mind is like, oh, well, do the safe thing, but you really should be. It's like, man, I know, like, a lot of big celebrities, I can just ask them for favors to do interviews and stuff. But your brain keeps you safe. So, like, the brain, nah. But I don't know. I don't know why he's doing Twitter. It makes no sense to me. Unless with Twitter, you're just hoping everybody picks up things. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I don't know. Why is he doing the Twitter thing? No, like the YouTube is what he should be doing. Especially if you don't have, like, if you're not, like, he's got, what, like 30-something thousand followers. You don't have, like, you're not pulling, like, Candace Owens numbers. Like, Candace Owens can somewhat, like, justify even being on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? She posted some 30, 40,000 people retweeting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, her Twitter checks is different. You know what I mean? So it's, and I know people that make, like, you know, like $2,000-$3,000 a month on Twitter, but they're like celebrities, you know, so like regular people are not going to make that. So I don't understand what, but it's like he's probably just so used to posting. And when he posts or going to space and people pick it up and the people put it on YouTube, they're the ones that's making the money. You know, and maybe he feels like, well, I'm helping people make money. I don't know what, or I'm expanding my reach. I don't get the Twitter thing. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's no diss to him. I just don't get it.
Let's check YouTube next. Okay. 44,000. Okay. $174. Yeah, this boy's wild. Let's check Spotify. All right. 193 listeners. That's 97 cents. Damn. VZ's a solicitor.
Bro, you gotta understand. Why do you think Easy is a blogger? You think he's a blogger because he just wants to like sit on the camera and blog and go live? Like, he knows what these YouTube checks look like. Like, because he can generate, depending on what's going on, he could do like 10,000 views a video. Like, battle rap is like in a down spell right now. So, you know, it's tough to crack a 10,000 view blog right now. You know, but he could do it like if, you know, he just say, oh, I'm back. Don't call it a comeback. 10,000 views. He knows, you know, what that channel can bring. So he don't have to, like, you know, so when Kid Slate is saying all of this stuff, Easy has built his name up to the point to where he could just blog on different topics or just talk to his dedicated fans. And he's probably pulling in like thousands and thousands of dollars a month doing that. If he would have been stuck on an app on URL, it would have been tougher for him to do stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Now he could just talk. So it's, you know, it's how you really look at it. You know what I mean? But the Verb, man, how are you arguing on YouTube, man? I just don't know why.
Yes. What about IG, Facebook, TikTok? Okay. He ain't posted 3 years. What? This grown woman's a flip-flop. 174.97 in January. Wow. That's why he begs for cash apps. Poor adversary. No lead.
Does he beg for cash apps? I haven't seen him doing it, but, you know, I don't know. I don't be in his spaces all like that. Does he beg for cash apps? I don't know. Let me know.
Book you living off a lady. I'm done with this course, because this nigga is crazy. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above.
I don't know, but I mean, it's a cool song. Shout out to Mickey Factz. He don't drop whack songs. Shout out to him. But I mean, Verb, if you was on YouTube, and I think what's happening when Verb goes live, he's like this, right? He's got the vertical orientation on his phone. You'll get more views like that. That's meant for like if you want to pull in subscribers and stuff, like new people that might catch you, that might like your video, whatever, they might subscribe to you, whatever. It's easier to get like a newer subscriber like that. But when you take the phone from like this and you do the phone like that and you make a blog, that's where the money comes in. You know what I mean? If you can have audience retention and all of that, that's where the money comes in at. Or maybe he is like with Quarter Lab. Quarter Lab takes a lot of money from people. You know, it could be, I don't know what a reason. It just makes no sense to me. Maybe he's just scared to lose that YouTube channel because he can't talk like he can in spaces on YouTube. You can't do that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Makes no sense. And then now you get into a situation with Mickey Factz, and Mickey Factz he's getting into the algorithm. I don't know if he's all the way in the algorithm, but he's getting in the algorithm, right? He's got people that generate views talking about him. And then he's live all the time. He just got finished with a live 3 hours ago, 4,000 views after he dropped the song. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, he understands, like, on the YouTube streets, it's nothing that Verb can do with him on the YouTube streets right now. Nothing. Verb may have Hip Hop Is Real post something, or Battle Rap Trap post something. Other than that, like, he's not, you know, if Verb posts something on his channel, if he don't got bots or something helping, like, I'm just saying that because he said, you know what I mean? I'm putting bots on all of you. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? But can he, like, if you go, we can go to Verb's channel. Let me show you his channel. If we can even find it. And it'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. All right, so if you go to Verb's channel, right, and you go to his videos, he put out a song, Sorry for Brad Young, right? 2,700 views. This is his last, like, this is Verb here. 2,700 views. He got another song that did 11,000, but this is like at the height, J Mills, all of that. You know what I mean? That's like, that's dying down, right? But, you know, people wanted to hear him. So he's got the 11,000 views on that, bro, which is cool. Then he got the 45,000 views with the J Mills diss, Hector. People talked about that, but, you know, I don't know. People claiming that there's bots and stuff. I don't know. But then if you go to his other videos, right? And let me just put this over here. So 1,400 views, 1,400 views a month ago. The Beginning, episode, you know, A Verb and Young Ill. So he's talking about his legacy. 1,400 people care about that. 1,400 people. Then you go, you know, within that month, 3,200 views. And he's posting a heated argument from back in the day, his legacy. Another video, 1,400 views. And then he's using Hitman Holla, the Beginning episode and Nelly studio recording, right? I don't know if this is like an homage to Hitman trying to be cool with him again. I don't know. But that's got 5,200 views. And then you got A Verb Gets Checked by Little Cheryl. He's got a little podcast going on, 2,400 views. You see what I'm saying? And then you got 6,500 views 4 months ago. I guess he was trying to do the podcasting thing or whatever that is. And then 744 views. Right. And then he's got something that's got 24,000 views, but he's vertical. Right. And so he's going like from right here to right here. So even though he's getting these views, he's not making much money from this. This is vertical. Right. And then you go, if he drops regular videos, 1,300 views, 4,900 views, 6,300 views, 1,300 views. So he may not have any power on the YouTube streets. You see what I'm saying? You can just go and he doesn't have the power on the YouTube streets. So his power is Twitter right now. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he's just staying over there, because maybe the YouTube thing wasn't working. But then if you go to, and I don't want to make this seem like I'm dissing Verb. I'm not a Verb hater. Not a Verb hater. But if you go to Mickey Factz channel, and Mickey Factz subscribers is going up, right? Let's go to Mickey Factz channel. He's dropping songs. 9,500 views in 5 hours. 6,000 views. 16,000 views on a song 1 day ago. 2 days ago, 19,000 views on the song. 2 days ago, 21,000 views on the song. 3 days ago, 27,000 views. 4 days ago, 31,000 views. Mickey Factz, Shutter Island, 28,000 views. Mickey Factz, Verbalize, 33,000 views. Right? And it don't stop. Yeah, he had the plague started. So this is 7100, right? Telling people he's about to do the plague. He's doing a Coloner Cap, 8,000 views. Mickey Factz Store Runner, 25,000 views on that song. Mickey Factz Solid, True Foe This is True Foe. True Foe's not a high tier battler. He's dissing him, 41,000 views. Even when he's not dissing him, Coloner Cap, 5,400 views. A Coloner Cap, 5,200 views. Coloner Cap, 10,000 views. Like, he's out viewing Verb, like, you know, for the past month, right? Before that, if you go, Mickey Factz's views is like, you know, up and down, but he's still, you know, he's got one with 207 views. But then he's got, you know, he's talking about A-Verb Scaring the Mills, 9,800 views. Easy to Block Captain, This is Cassidy Reaction, 8,100 views. You know what I'm saying? Goods, This J Mills, 13,000 views. Goods, Listen to Me, 25,000 views. So he's starting to see what YouTube can do for you when you getting views like this. This is why, and I'm sure he's having conversations with J Mills, because he said he talks to him all the time, right? Him and Cassidy, all of these people. And J Mills knows the power of these channels, like what they can do money-wise, right? So J Mills is probably making, like, if you look at what J Mills is putting out, he was probably making like mad bread, over 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? If he put the commercials in there like he was supposed to, probably like way over 10 grand, because the people talking about him is making 10 grand a month. So it's like, you don't think Mickey Factz know that? It's like, oh, I'm about to make a movie out of A-Verb. You know what I'm saying? So now he just made a whole 7 days off of A-Verb. And it's not even that, right? This is what you're looking at. Now you go to his live videos. So this is like, he's reacting to everything. And so it's like 4,200 views, 4,600 views, 2,300 views, 3,700 views. This is like after people are still watching like his other, you know, stuff, and he's just like talking about it. So he's making money off of lives. People are super chatting. And then he's making money off of, this is where the real money's coming in, like, you know, a lot of the uploads. So it's like, bro, like, so money-wise, Verb can't talk to him about money. So it's, I don't know. So can Verb like really go to the YouTube streets and generate traction? Or is it just, he just got to talk to the 200, 300, 400 people that go into his spaces and hope people pick it up? Or maybe troll some people and hope people pick it up to keep his name alive, because his channel can't do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. And Mickey Factz may know all of this. He's showing like, oh, this is what he makes off Twitter and all of that. Like, maybe he knows all of this. You know, so I don't know, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think. And YouTube is not easy. It's not, you know, some people can get on YouTube, they could do it. You know, you see it happen all the time. And shout out to Polo, like he was able to do it. So it's, you know, it could happen. You know what I mean? And you know, so some people can do it, but some people can't. Like, even if you are named, some people can't do it. You know what I mean? So it's just, they don't know how to run the channel. They don't know how to get it like to do what it's supposed to do. So I don't know, man. But right now, Mickey Factz, he's still dropping Genesis 3:14. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Free GEECHI Gotti. GEECHI, stop selling them rocks to clean. The bad news tell them the GEECHI Gotti location. Shout out to GEECHI Gotti. You know what I'm saying? No diss. But I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that.